Hi guys, Casper MMA here, and today we're back with another PFL prediction video on the channel. Today giving my predictions for PFL 2025 World Tournament Finals, Rabadanov versus Davies. So my last prediction videos for PFL was the last World Tournament Finals for like welterweight, something like that. I'm not really sure what the weight classes are for all these, but we did pretty well. We don't talk about the prelims because they didn't really count. I didn't even realise I picked like a 10-1 underdog somehow. Forget about that. But the main card, we got like a straight pick of every fighter, like Fad Jean won, Movlik Kaibuliev won. I don't know how on earth he was an underdog, but we got the pick right there. And then yeah, we did pretty well overall. So I'm looking forward to giving my predictions for this card today. But before I do get into it, make sure you guys are new around here and you're enjoying this content, you go down below and hit that subscribe button. It's free and it's really appreciated. So there's a total of 10 fights on this week's card, and we kick things off with the first fight of Damian Nelson versus Isaiah Diggs. Now Damian Nelson is a 8-4 American man. He's alright at the minute. He's on a 4-fight winning streak. Couple of wins coming by KO, couple of wins by decision as well. He looks decent. Before that, wasn't on the best of run. Lost in the PFL to Nathan Kelly. Lost this decision before that and then got choked out. But overall, he's not got the worst record ever. He's got some decent wins, to be fair to him. And now his opponent, Isaiah Diggs, is 5-0. Also American. It looks good. I mean, all 5 of his wins have come by decision, so not like he's finishing these guys, but he's still getting the job done, which is what we like to see on these prediction videos. That's all I'm looking for, is to see who's going to get the job done. And you know, he's beats all like opponents have been like undefeated, and that's when he's fought them nearly, apart from his last one. I mean, so he's not fought like bad opponents. I think Diggs looks decent fighter, so I'm going to back Diggs to get the decision. And now we move the card to Kenley St. Louis versus Chris Mixan. Now, St. Louis obviously picked against him in his last fight. He was fighting Burkhamov, and that was a mistake because he got the job done there. I picked Burkhamov twice, I think, in the PFL, and he's done me over twice. He's terrible. I don't know what I've been doing, but St. Louis, I mean, he hasn't got the best of records. It's 11-4, so he has got 4 losses, but they were quite early on in his career. I mean, he went like 3-4, I think, at one point in his career. So, but then he's come back and he hasn't lost since. I mean, he's been on a really good run. I think he's got like 7 or 8 wins in a row or something like that. And he's looking good. Got quite a few wins by submission, 1 or 2 by KO as well. So I don't think he's looking good at the minute. Beating some alright opponents as well. So he looks decent. Good winning streak. Chris Mixan on the other hand is 6-1, 26 years old. So the younger fighter here, but he's alright as well. He looks good. He's got most of his wins coming by KO, 1 win by submission and 1 win by decision as well. He's only lost once in his career, and that was to some guy called Treston Vines, lost by decision last year. But he came back in the LFA this year, won by KO in round number 1, so bounced back there, and he does look decent. But I don't think he's going to win this one. I'm going to back St. Louis to get this job done, and I reckon St. Louis gets the decision. And now we move the card to Renat Khavalov versus Wilson Ndregjoni. God knows how I've butchered that name, but Ndregjoni, Albanian man, 11-4 record. His name is hard to pronounce, but he's not a bad fighter. I mean, he's got a few good wins. He won his last fight this year by head kick and punches in round number 1, so a decent win there. Did lose before that, but he was on a pretty good winning streak before that. His last loss before his most recent one was to Angel Pacheco. I'm pretty sure he's in the UFC recently. And yeah, I do think he looks quite good. Has a few losses on his record, but also has a few good wins as well. His opponent, Renat Khavalov, is a 9-0 undefeated Russian man, 27 years old. He also looks pretty good. I mean, he's got quite a lot of wins by finish, 6 wins at all by KO. Came into the PFL this year and won by decision against 9-1 opponents. So I do think he looks pretty good. I do like him a lot, and it's hard to be against Russians in PFL. I mean, they just win a lot. So I'm going to be backing Khavalov to get this job done, and he could get the finish here, but I'm going to back him to get the decision. And now we move the card to Sabrina de Sousa versus Sarai Orozco. Now, the first women's fight of the card. Sabrina de Sousa is a Bahrainian woman, 3-0 in total, only 24 years old, but she looked pretty good. All 3 of her wins have come by finish in her career. She's won 2 by KO, 1 by submission, so she looks pretty good. I mean, she's got a really good amateur career as well, beating some pretty decent opponents in there. And yeah, I do think she looks a pretty good women's prospect. On the other hand, we have Orozco, who is an 8-7 Mexican woman. Has been in the PFL before and lost the last 2 fights. So not been on a good run there. Both come by decision, so she's not been getting finished really. But she's all right. I mean, her record says for herself, 8-7. She wins a few, but she also loses quite a lot as well. So I feel like this should be an easy pick. I'm pretty sure the odds are crazy. So I'm going to be picking Sousa to get this job done. She's probably going to get a finish. She's already proved herself 3-0. She's quite good. So I reckon Sousa is going to get the submission. And now we move the card again to Biagio Ali Walsh versus Adrian Grundy. Now, I also have the surname Walsh, so maybe there's some relation there. Probably not, but Biagio Ali Walsh, 2-1, American man. I thought he was really good. I've got to say it. Before I watched him against Brian Stapleton, knocked him out in like first minute. He was really good. Then he got absolutely fraud checked in his last fight against Ronnie Gibbs. I don't think Walsh has trained a single moment of grappling in his career. He did not look comfortable in that fight one bit. And that was a terrible performance for him. I'm pretty sure the odds on him were crazy as well. He's like massive and favourite. But his opponent, Adrian Grundy, on the other hand, is 3-1. Also American man. Lost his first professional fight, but since then he's won 3 in a row. Last 2 wins coming by decision, and he also got a KO as well. But he looks all right. Not much to say about him. He's not really been tested that much. So do we back Walsh again? I mean, last time I'm pretty sure I picked him on that card. If I remember correctly, and I was thinking, this is easy win for Walsh. I mean, he's undefeated, 2-0. He's gonna cruise through this. Pretty sure they're literally trying to give him an easy matchup, and he got fraud checked. But yeah, I'm backing Walsh. Why not? I just think he's gonna get the job done, and I reckon he comes back and gets the decision. And now we move the card to Juliana Velasquez versus Ekaterina Shakalova. Now, I'm pretty sure, didn't they fight already? Yeah, they literally fought this year. I'm not too clued up in the PFL world why they're rematching, to be honest, but they are. And Velasquez lost the first fight by submission in round 1. I can't remember who I picked, to be honest. I might have picked Shakalova, but no idea. But Velasquez is 38 now, 13-4 record. Has only won 1 in the last 4 fights, and that was to KO in the last year. But she's lost quite a few times, been finished quite a few times, especially by Liz Carmouche. She's lost to her 3 times. But Ekaterina Shakalova, on the other hand, 9-3, Ukrainian woman, much younger. After a win against Velasquez, she did go on to lose to a submission to Bishop. But apart from that, I just feel like she's going to win this fight again. I can't see Velasquez coming back and winning this. So I'm going to back Shakalova. I don't think she's going to get the finish this time. I reckon Shakalova gets the decision. And now we move the card to Mads Burnell versus Robert Watley. Now, Burnell is a 27 Danish man, 31 years old now. Lost his last fight in the PFL. Got KO'd in round number 3 by JJ Wilson. But before that, he won 2 in a row. Got submitted before that, and this guy he's not bad. I mean, he wins a few, loses a few. Lost some quite decent opponents as well in PFL and Bellator and that, and also has quite a few good wins as well. To be fair, he loves a Japanese necktie. I'm looking down his career, but yeah, he's a well-rounded fighter. To be fair, was in the UFC back in 2017. Lost twice and won once, but in other promotions he's done alright. He's 2-2 in PFL, 5-2 in Bellator. Just overall a decent fighter. Robert Watley, on the other hand, is 15-3 American man, 35 years old, so getting on a bit, but he's looking good. He's on a 4-fight winning streak coming into this fight. His last 2 wins have both come by rear naked choke. He also had another submission win before that, because he had a break from he last fought in 2019 and had a break all the way to 2023. and then he's won 3 in a row. So that break might have proved well to him, because he was in the PFL at one point, lost 2 wins, no, won 1, then lost 2 in a row. And yeah, overall, I don't think he's a bad fighter. Only lost a couple fights in his career. Both his last 2 recent ones have come by decision. But he's bounced back recently with some wins, and I reckon this fight could go either way. I'm not going to lie. Both these guys are not bad, but I might back the underdog here. I'm not sure what the odds are, but I'm going to back Watley to get this job done. I think he's just like his streak coming into this fight. Last couple of years, he's won a couple of fights, so I'm going to back Watley to get this submission. And now, moving up the card to Marceli Alves versus Justin Wetzell. Now, pretty sure this is the final of one of the like the world tournament. I'm not sure what weight class they are, to be honest. I don't really look that much, but I think it's bantamweight. But Marceli Alves, he looks good. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's like I don't know if it's just he stepped in or so. No, I remember there's a load of cancellations with the fight with him and like Higo. Like I don't know who was meant to fight in that one, but he beat Higo by split decision, and then fought Jake Hadley. After that, I thought Jake Hadley would get the job done, but he beat Jake Hadley as well. Looked pretty impressive in that fight. So I do think what's his face Alves is a decent fighter. The Brazilian man. His last loss to Khavalov, who was 14-1 opponent. So not the worst loss to have there. And to be fair, I do think he's not a bad fighter overall. Justin Wetzell, on the other hand, is a 12-2 American man. On a pretty good run as well. Beat Kasimov, 16-1 opponent. I'm pretty sure I predicted him to lose that fight, and he got the job done. Then he beat Gutierrez in his last fight. Got the decision in that one. So he's pretty good. I do like him. He's just a well-rounded fighter as well. So honestly, this is another fight that I think could go either way, to be honest. I reckon I don't think there's going to be a finish in this fight, but I do think that one of them's going to win a decision here, and I'm going to back Wetzell to get this job done. And now, moving up the card, we have Liz Carmouche versus Jena Bishop. Now, I think this is the final of the women's flyweight tournament. Liz Carmouche is 41 now, but she's still got it, man. She's still quite good for a 41-year-old. I suppose women's isn't really the same as men's. Like, it doesn't really matter how good you are in women's. Like, there's just some women who are better than others. But Liz Carmouche is very good. 24-8 now, 41 years old. I mean, only lost once in the last 5 years or something like that. She lost to Talia Santos by decision. But around that, she's just been really good in Bellator, PFL, wherever she's been. She's still getting finishes in that. I mean, she won her last fight by decision to Alora Dana. I don't know how to say that, but I'm pretty sure I picked her to win that as well. Beat the undefeated prospect coming up there, so still got it. She's still good. Her opponent, Jena Bishop, is a 9-2 American woman. Done all right to get here as well. She beat Shakalova in her last fight, and then Watanabe before that. In the PFL, she did get KO'd by decisive and lost to Talia Santos as well, but she's a good fighter, to be fair. Obviously loves a submission win. She got quite a few of them, and obviously very good grappler in a time, but I honestly think Liz Carmouche is just going to be too good for her in this fight, even though I mean, both these girls are old as fuck. I mean, it's 39-year-old versus 41-year-old, but that's the PFL for you. It's just like if you're old, you can still be good in this thing. But Liz Carmouche is probably going to get this job done. I reckon, yeah, she's going to be too good, and I reckon Carmouche gets the decision. And now we move up to the main event, Gadzhi Rabadanov versus Alfie Davies. Now, Rabadanov is a 26-4-2 Russian man, 32 years old. I mean, just got to look at his record. He's pretty good. I mean, he's on a 12 fight winning streak at the minute. Finishing everyone. I mean, his last 4 fights in a row have all been wins by KO. Just beat Kevin Lee by round 1 KO, but we could all see that one coming, couldn't we? I mean, yeah, it's not like he's fought really high level opponents, but he's beaten everyone. I mean, he's he's lost a couple times in his career, but that was a long time ago. Back in 2020 was his last loss, and since then he's just looked really good. On the other hand, we have Alfie Davis, who's a 19-5-1 Englishman, so of course support the English guys here. He's also pretty good. I do like him. He's been on a good run at the minute. KO'd Clay Collard, and then beat Brent Primus in his last fight by decision. So He is good. Did lose to submission before that though, to Barnui, or however you say that. But overall, he's a good fighter. I do like him on a decent streak at the minute, but he's not going to be good enough to beat Rabadanov here. Do I think Rabadanov finishes him? Probably, but I'm going to have faith in Alfie Davis in this fight, you know, to hold his own, and I reckon Rabadanov gets the decision. So there are my predictions for the PFL this weekend. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my picks. And that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, remember leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.